restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about three major characters in Game of Thrones and how they each have strong similarities with one another. I'm referring to Jon, Daenerys, and Tyrion. Now you probably know the three have a lot in common, and it adds massive support for the three heads of the dragon theory. For now, I'm going to stay away from the overall theory, but I would like to discuss the similarities of the group. Hopefully by the end of this, many of you will agree that we are starting to see a trend in the story. With that being said, the following will have spoilers all the way through Season 6, so if you haven't watched all the episodes, this will be your warning. Alright, so first off, Jon, Dany, and Tyrion have unfortunately been given the lives that their families have earned them before they were born. Here's what I mean. Jon was born and raised as a Stark bastard who could not escape the judgment cast upon him from others in the North. At the same time, Daenerys grew up in exile with her brother across the Narrow Sea and away from Westeros, where her family had ruled for centuries before her birth. Tyrion was born as a dwarf, earning him no respect from his lord father, who often pondered killing him when he was young. On top of that, all three characters killed their mother in childbirth. Lyanna Stark died, and so did Rhaella Targaryen and Joanna Lannister. Their childhood wasn't the only thing they had to struggle through. All three experienced the loss of their significant other. Oh, and before I move away from their parents, Jon, Dany, and Tyrion happen to be the third child in their family. Jon is Rhaegar Targaryen's son, being the youngest to his late half-brother and sister, Aegon and Rhaenys. Their mother was Elia Martell of Dorne. Daenerys is the younger sister of Rhaegar and Viserys. And finally, Tyrion is the younger brother of Cersei and Jaime Lannister, making each character the third child in their respective families. Now let me tie in the fact that their fathers were seen as controversial to the realm. The realm believed Rhaegar Targaryen kidnapped Lyanna Stark against her will, while Dany's father, the Mad King Aerys, was controversial for his cruel acts of torture, including the use of wildfire. Tywin Lannister was ultimately the manipulator behind the scenes. Most, if not all, the acts of corruption from the Lannister house came directly or was influenced by Tywin Lannister. Despite the fact that all three characters had immense adversity to overcome, Jon, Daenerys, and Tyrion all rose to power, with Jon becoming the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch and then later proclaimed the King in the North. Dany liberated the slave cities in Essos, building an army of newly freed men and women, and she is the Mother of Dragons, giving her a substantial advantage to take the Iron Throne. Tyrion rose to become the interim hand of the king when his father was away from King's Landing, and then later he became the number 2 to Daenerys as the official hand of the queen. It seems like the three characters most similar to each other all came from surroundings where they never really fit in. However, as their plots were pushed forward, they each found a role as powerful players. The only difference is the game that they each play. It will be interesting to see where the story takes Jon, Dany, and Tyrion in Season 7. Let me know what you think the show has in store for the three unlikely heroes. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.